You're now tuned into Kofi's universe, since you're just sitting on Uranus. This is the #1 YouTube channel for hip-hop culture news, informed black social issues, song reaction videos, and even comedy. So be sure to like this post, and if you haven't already subscribed, do so right about now. Razzcast.
YouTube salute. Suge Knight believes that ownership of Death Row's most popular releases will eventually be transferred to him. If you're new to my channel, thumbs up the video, hit the subscribe button, click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. So Suge Knight has questioned the validity of Snoop Dogg's ownership of Death Row Records, accusing his former signee of acquiring control of the label in an illegal manner. So Monday, there was an audio release of a phone call with Suge discussing Snoop's current role as the owner and CEO of Death Row. In the clip, which was uploaded to YouTube, y'all can check it out on YouTube, Knight claims Snoop's stake in the label only occurred due to an alleged crime committed by the rapper and Michael Harris, a convicted drug kingpin and initial financier of Death Row Records. When asked about his thoughts of Snoop's ownership of Death Row, Knight questioned whether Snoop is the true owner of the label he helped bring to prominence during the 90s. After stating he doubts Snoop's claims of ownership, he accused Harris of committing bankruptcy fraud, which he says he and his lawyers only discovered a week prior to the phone call. So Snoop has a partner, which is Michael Harris, right? The 58-year-old told the outlet, "If you look at it, they committed bankruptcy fraud. I didn't lose my company by doing anything wrong. They went in and the lawyer didn't show up and they got a default judgment. I settled the judgment. They turned around and said I didn't settle the judgment." Knight, who referred to the sale of Death Row as illegal and a crime, says that Harris' wife and legal team knowingly participated in the fraud stemming from the bankruptcy claim, which occurred in 1995, which they filed for bankruptcy in 1995. They said it didn't have anything to do with Death Row, anything, and the lawyer did also. The infamous music executive claims, and their lawyer knew. He continued to argue his point, highlighting the discrepancy in the legality of the sale and acquisition of Death Row Records amid Harris' prior bankruptcy filing. You can take a person who committed the worst crime of the century to take Death Row from black people to try to give it to white people, he said, and think you're going to turn around and reward and say he's going to grab Snoop and he's going to get it back to have Death Row. It don't work like that. So if we're going to talk about something, let's talk about it. During the conversation, Knight says he believes that ownership of many Death Row's most popular releases will be transferred to him before it's all said and done. I am Death Row. Suge Knight is Death Row, he said at one point during the phone call, evidence that he's not willing to walk away from the label he helped build without a fight. So y'all know last year in February, Snoop, he announced Death Row Records and a deal with MNRK Music Group, which was cool. Everybody was happy for him. But as far as like Snoop, ownership, how it's illegal due to, what's his name, Michael Harris? Damn, that's crazy. I didn't even know about that. Do I think Suge Knight is going to get Death Row Records back? I don't know. I don't know all the laws and how that stuff works. I know he's going to put up a fight. He ain't just going to sit there and lay down and just let whatever happens to him and not say he's going to, stand up for what he feels is right. Do I feel that he should fight? Yeah, he should. Why not? Nigga, help build that shit. Regardless of the crooked shit he did or not, nigga, go ahead and build that shit. And I'm not saying Snoop Dogg doesn't deserve to be an owner. It's just more like, Suge Knight probably looking like, okay, but I signed you. You was my employee. I was the fucking entrepreneur. I was the boss. You was my worker. So he's probably looking like, nah, nigga, give me my shit back. Run me my money. I mean, think about it. Somebody can go to jail, and that could be their house. And if the child was taking over something, regardless it was something illegal through paperwork or through like a power of attorney, did some shit they wasn't supposed to do, A person has every right to fight for that. Hey, I was left that house. That house is in my name. I want it. I want it back. So in this situation, I believe Suge Knight is going to fight when he gets out of jail. Would he win? Probably not. Maybe he might have a connection. He might know a loophole. Maybe an attorney he hires knows a loophole how to get it back to him. We shall see. What do y'all think? Do you think Snoop Dogg will continue to own Death Row Records when Suge Knight gets out of jail? Or do you think Suge has a case to get it? Post your comments below. Folks, smash Black Panther the like button, subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. If you want to support and donate to the channel, I have Patreon, patreon.com/KofiUniverse, Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs. Everything's in the description. Until next time, salute.